Hello there, my loves. Shouldn't really be vaping, should I? Oh well. Yes, I'm still a little under the weather, but much better. However, I have given it to Vanessa. Oh dear, poor Vanessa. It was inevitable. Hello, Severos. Hello, my love. Thank you for coming. Right. This won't be shambolic at all. Don't worry, don't worry. So, this evening, we will be doing a painting, of course. But it's a painting as described. Still alive? Yes, I'm still alive, Billy. Thank you, yes. Don't worry, I'm here. For now, I'm alive. Look at this fantastic cover. Now, this re-release, the Penguin re-release of all of the Wyndham classics, I think they are wonderful jacket designs. This is my favourite Chocky's one. I just think it's such a wonderful image. And that red, doesn't that pop like a motherfucker, my loves? Here, but not for long. That's okay, Shuffle. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Hello, Josh. Hello there, sir. Right, lovely. We've got a nice little unit here already. Yes, me and Shuffle, also known as Andrew, we were both doing some arcane shit earlier on Discord. We had a whiteboard and we were both daubing on it. We couldn't talk to each other, but we were communicating via, writing with our mouses. Anyway, it was quite strange, wasn't it, Andrew? Hello, fellas in the chat. Yes, we're all together. We're all chums, aren't we, my loves? Of course we are. Now, what I'm going to do to begin is just read you the passages that relate to a painting in this book. So, if anyone doesn't know what Chocky's about, it's about a young lad. I think he's only about 12 years old. Is he? He's 11. And he's communing with an alien intelligence. And at times, the alien a certain point in the book and a couple of other places, the intelligence takes over this boy's body and does some painting. And so a number of the paintings he does are views of his own environment, but as seen through the perceptions of an alien intelligence. So it's quite interesting. The perspective is altered somewhat. But anyway, we're not going to deal with that today. We're going to be looking at one of the paintings of Chocky's own homeworld. So we get the only glimpse of the world from which Chocky is from. What a strange name for this alien intelligence, Chocky. The name is never really explained, but I do like the word Chocky. Right, even Sephiros has read Chocky, and by Sephiros he means he's talking on behalf of Todgerson, I think. So Todgerson's read this one. Kids TV series is Nightmare Fuel. I'm sure it is. If the image I found for the thumbnail is anything to go by. Haven't actually watched it though. No, I haven't either. No. Yeah, I probably will dip into it after reading this. Now, I'm going to review this book properly, maybe on Friday. I don't know. It probably won't be, but I will be doing it. So I'll talk about it then. I mean, it's not one of his best, but it's still good. The concept alone is worth diving into it. But anyway, let's read. There's not a great deal of information or the description of this painting. But what there is enough to go on to paint something, I think. So I think actually, Shuffle actually, he said that in the series you do actually see the painting of Chocky's homeworld. So I don't know. He said it wasn't very good. So I'd be interested to see what that looks like and how it will compare to what we're going to try here. There was a sequel to the TV series. Was that based on a book? I had no idea there was a sequel, but that would be interesting. Yeah, I think it deserves a sequel, really. Because there's lots of unanswered questions. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to keep drinking water. Mm. But anyway, get your chops around this. So there's a paragraph here, and then a couple of pages on. There's a little bit more. Don't think so. I have the novelization of the sequel series, though. Ah, interesting. Wouldn't mind reading that. Anyway, okay. So the boy's father. What's the boy called? Matthew. Matthew's father is up in his bedroom and looking at some of these paintings he's done whilst his son is dozing in bed. Okay, so he's... Right, here we go. Of course you do. Sephiros has everything. Right, here we go. I looked around the room. There were 4 pictures I had not seen before. All landscapes. 2 propped up on the mantel shelf, 2 on the chest of drawers. Did you do these today? May I look? I asked. I moved closer to them. One I recognized immediately, a view across Docksham Great Pond. Another included a part of the pond in one corner. The third was taken from a higher point, looking across a village to the downs beyond. The fourth was like nothing I had ever seen. It was a view across a plain. As a background, a line of rounded, ancient-looking hills, topped here and there by squat, domed towers, was set against a cloudless blue sky. So we've got a lot there. So the background's already been sketched in. Rounded hills, penis-like towers, and a blue sky. No clouds. In the middle ground, to the right of centre, stood something like a very large cairn. It had the shape, though not the regularity, of a heightened pyramid, nor were the stones, if stones they were, fitted together. Rather, they seemed, as far as one could tell from the drawing, to be boulders piled up. So it's like a pile of stones almost. It could scarcely have been called a building, yet it quite certainly was not a natural formation. In the foreground were rows of things precisely spaced and arranged in curving lines. I say things because it was impossible to make out what they were. They could have been bulbous succulent plants, or haycocks, or perhaps even huts. There was no telling, and to make their shape more difficult to determine, each appeared to throw 2 shadows. So here we are. There's another clue here. 2 shadows. To me, that suggests 2 suns, although the suns aren't observable in the sky, so they will be behind us, so behind us, the viewer. So there we are. There's 2 light sources. From the left of the picture, a wide cleared strip ran straight as a ruler's edge to the foot of the cairn, where it changed direction towards a bank of haze at the foot of the mountains. Now there's a mistake here. He's calling them the foot of the mountains when before he said rounded hills. I don't know what to do with that, but anyway. It was a depressing vista, all except the blue of the sky, in unrelieved browns, reds, greys, filled with a sense of aridity and the feeling of intolerable heat. It's a hot place, old Chocky's world. I'll read the next bit in a moment. Sorry, you've all been mentioning things here. A novelization of the children's television series of the same name, which was the second sequel to Chocky, based on John Wyndham's novel. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Oh, hello there, Austin. Austin's here. One's up indeed, sir. A second sequel, my goodness. Oh, I didn't know there were 2. Well, there we are. We're all being amazed by Sephiros' knowledge and actual books that he possesses. Chocky's Children is the first sequel. Don't think there's a novelization for that one, though. Right, okay. Okay, lovely. Better hit some hellos going on. Bulbous succulents. Yes, you know where I'm going with this. I'm not, actually. I'm going to take this seriously. However, the towers in the background are rich for the picking. They will resemble bulbous penises. Looking forward to playing later. Gotta go. Geography and computer science tomorrow. Busy night. My goodness, Shuffle. Good luck with that, and hope you help out these young minds to see the light. Chocky's Children. Someone is messing with my head. Yes. Oh, hello, Guy. Hello, Guy. Yes, interesting. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully, it could be a complete shambles. You never know. Like in a toaster set to high, motherfucker. Yes, I think so. Oh, hello, Goatman. Look, Goatman's just sprung up. Okay, so we've got lots of clues as to what's going on here. I'm considering this structure that resembles a cairn as perhaps a city or town on the world, in the world, and because it's so hot, perhaps it's like a termite mound, so to relieve the heat. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, and then there's a couple more clues, 2 pages on. Right, let's have a look here. Here we go. When I came to the last picture, I hesitated, wondering whether to ignore it. I decided not to. Wherever is that supposed to be? I inquired. Matthew turned his head to look at it. That's where Chocky lives, he said, and paused. Then he added, It's a horrid place, isn't it? That's why she thinks this world is so beautiful. Not at all an attractive spot, I agreed. It looks terribly hot there. Oh, it is in the daytime. That fuzzy bit in the back is vapour coming off a lake. Okay, so there's some kind of there's a lake in the background at the foot of the mountains or hills, and it's so hot that the water's just turning to vapor off the top of the devil. Quite an interesting thing we can add to the painting. Yes, Bird. Huh? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Just regular, please. Vanessa's loitering in the background, but for a very good reason. She wishes to supply me with tea. Right, where are we? Okay, yeah, vapor coming off the lake. I pointed to the great cairn. What is that thing? I don't know really, Matthew admitted. Sometimes she seems to mean a building, and sometimes it comes like a lot of buildings, more like a town. It's a bit difficult without words when there isn't anything the same here. That, I felt, must considerably understate the perplexities of mentally conveying an alien concept, indeed. And these lumps, I pointed to the rows of symmetrically placed mounds. Things that grow there, was all he could tell me. Where is it? I asked. Matthew shook his head. We still couldn't find out, or where our world is either. There we go. There's just a tiny bit more here. I noted his use of the past tense and looked at the picture again. The harsh monotony of the colouring and the feeling of arid heat struck me once more. Okay. Lots to go on there, but quite a restricted palette of colours. Other than the blue sky, we have reds, browns, whites and greys. So this is going to be a boring painting, my loves. But you never know, it might turn out okay. Chocky sees everything elongated. So will everything be really squat? No, so... As far as I could determine, Chocky's perception of our world was elongated. But when painting her own world, although her gender it keeps changing, I don't know if they have genders on Chocky's world. So, but I'm going to call her her. I think when she's painting her own world, the perspective and everything is correct. That's the way I look at it. So I'm not going to elongate it in the way she alters the perception of our world. Hello there, Ian. Hello. Thank you for coming. Right. Might stretch to oranges. Yes, quite possibly, Goatman. But anyway, before thinking about colour, I'm just going to try to block in some forms. So let's switch to another hermaphrodite. Yes. So one of the things that Chocky says is that she thinks it's strange that children have 2 parents. So I think it is some kind of parthenogenesis, perhaps. Yeah. So self-replication, cloning of some kind, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that could alter things, I suppose. I'm not going to get too deep into this. Is it lagging at all? Just I checked my internet earlier and it was shite, so I'm thinking the worst because I couldn't even play stuff off Spotify earlier. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to be playing the album Red Kite by Astral Sounds. And this was recommended to me by Austin because it accompanies the series of Chocky, apparently. Thank you very much, Bird. Lovely, lovely. Thank you. Sorry, I'll just leave that there. That's all right. Thank you. Yes. Yes, poor Bird. She's not very well, but she still made me a cup of tea. Now, that's how splendid she is, but she is a witch. There's a girl... There's a girl's phone number in the front of my copy of Chocky's challenge. Should I phone it? Yes. In fact, make a video of it, Sephiros. That would be absolute gold. You'll just get someone going, "Who the hell is this?" and put the phone down. Now, if you don't want to do it, Sephiros, let me know and I'll do it for you. No, better not. Check how old the book is first. That's true, yeah. Would Todgerson Jr. ring it? That's true as well. This painting sucks. Yes, we haven't got very far yet, Jake. Sorry. How far are we in? Look at that. 16 minutes in. Hello, Jake, by the way. Sorry. Yeah, the number will not exist now. Complete gibberish. Ah, that's a shame. Anyway, let's get this music popping. Yes, this is working already. I can feel my juices flowing. So... Earlier, I prepared a very small, rough sketch. I may as well show you just for full disclosure, you fucking bastard. Sorry, I keep twatting things. So there we are. That's the little sketch I made. So it's going to be something like that. Does that make sense? So occasionally I will glance at it to help me. But in the meantime, I'm going to paint it out in very thinned out Venetian red. Red is permissible. Would be scary if someone answered. Yes, it would. Especially if they answered very quickly and said, "Hello there." Well, I knew you were going to call. Okay, back again for a while. Cancellation. Splendid. Okay. Landscape. This is already different. Yes, I don't normally put it in the landscape aspect, do I? Okay, so I'm going to roughly follow the proportions that I determined in my sketch. So there we are. That's where the horizon's going to be, roughly speaking. We're going to have some kind of... Let's thin this down a little bit more. Okay, so... yeah, something around there. Then our kind of cairn of whatever it is will be seated roughly here. I'm just getting main forms in really just to see where things are going to go. We've got our kind of straight as an arrow road leading towards the cairn, and then it says it kind of goes off at an angle towards the lake or this body of water, so it kind of disappears around here. This here is the lake. We're going to see that there. And then, so we have these bulbous kind of succulents or whatever the hell they are. I've just picked them out as being kind of like bulbous orb things. So what I'm going to do is, but they're on curving lines and they're evenly spaced. So I'm thinking a form of agriculture perhaps. And the only thing that might survive within this harsh environment, I'm thinking, is a spherical orb plant, keeping the surface area to a minimum perhaps. So that's what I'm going to go for. Does anyone still have landline phones here? So I don't. We don't here. My parents still have one. Do any of you? How did you know it was a girl's number, and why did she leave it as a message through time for you? Yes, that would be interesting. It says it belongs to Lisa Emery. Probably not the actress, but you never know. Ah, right. Billy recognises the music. Right. Splendid. It's quite fitting, isn't it? It's quite lovely and of its time. Although this, early 80s, 82 I think this was. The book, of course, was published as a novel in 68, although it appeared far earlier in serialized form perhaps, or was a shorter version. I thought I was watching something already streamed, but it's live. I'm such a tech doofus. Evening all. Don't worry, Webster. I've done the same thing many times. Or I'm commenting and I'm like an hour behind without knowing. I almost did that on Austin's one the other day, actually. I was an hour behind because I kept falling asleep just because I was ill. Not because I wasn't interested. You know what I mean. I wasn't very well. Right. Had to give up the landline. Too many spam and fake calls. Yes. Fuck them people. Right. Let's get this. So I'm thinking some form of agriculture going on here. So I don't want to make life too difficult for myself. So like this, I'm just going to bang in some larger ones in the foreground and then out in ever decreasing circles. And the same here. How did I have them arrayed? Oh, so here I went for more of a circular. So here they kind of come around and come in, around and come in like that. So it's a form of agriculture. That's the way I'm looking at it. So there we are. That's the main composizione, I believe. Let's pop in these bulbous forms. I'm not gonna go crazy here. So I'm just gonna. These ones here are gonna be rather large devils. One there. Yeah, they're not gonna be too splendid to look at. Barely using any paint here. And then these will be much smaller. Kind of thing. We can tidy this up later. Doesn't matter. Right, that'll do. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go for a little bit more detail. Going to darken it down just a touch. With a bit of burnt umber. So I haven't shown you the colours I'm using, but very few. Got titanium white, Naples yellow, which is kind of like almost like a pale ochre. I've got yellow ochre. I've got red. I don't know which red it is. Venetian red, phthalo blue, and burnt umber. So those kind of colours. Now I'm not going to go for mountains in the background. I'm going to go for rounded ancient hills. The first description of this background. So let's bang those in. Kind of it's bleak looking. Make it go slightly, I didn't have this in the sketch, but let's go slightly higher over this way just to give it a leading point of interest, if you will. And within here we have these domes on squat towers, I think it's described as. So there's one of the devils. Just roughing this out at the moment. There's not going to be many of these things. So on there, protruding. Kind of mushroomish, aren't they, really? Mushrooms. Anyway, we can fuck around with that a bit later. I got rid of mine because the only people who phoned me was scammers and BT, so Austin had the same problem as you, definitely, Shuffle. ITV series, sadly not the radiophonic workshop, but still quite good. Okay, there's a radio version of this, was there? We've not had a landline ever, I don't think. We had one because you needed it for the broadband but had no phone. Yes, I think most people are in that boat. I have a beautiful old Bakelite telephone, but even the landline we have is through the internet now. The old line is disconnected and that phone was great. It still worked through power cuts. Oh, excellent. Yeah, they were powered off the line, weren't they? Oh, hell. Still designing routers with telephone connections for the US. Old school mechanical ringer compatible. Some things just won't die. It's probably a good thing, really, in a way, isn't it? Because if the world truly went to hell, at least some of the networks would still be working, perhaps. How do you get your oil paint so thin? I just use a lot of odorless thinner. So I've got an old jar here. I just have a little measure of it in the bottom. You can see it's rather dirty. Don't drink this. But yeah, I just add loads of that and it'll thin it down to like a watercolor consistency, and it dries instantly. Look, it's dried already. Quite amazing. Got to keep the knowledge of analog tech alive. Yes, we may need it again. Yes, indeed. I think the same as you, Webster. I do actually have an R2-D2 landline phone. It's quite fun. Splendid. Red Kite is the album name. Right, by Astral Sound. Yes, 1982. The Chocky TV show used some of the tracks from it. Pretty obscure stuff. The rest of the album is worth a listen. Right. I'm gonna be playing the whole album, so hopefully that doesn't get us into any trouble here. Okay, right. So what should I do? I haven't really planned how I'm going to paint this. I tell you what, let's just go straight for it, gung ho and all that. I'm going to go slap bang in the middle with a bit of the sky. So I'm just going to mix up a very pale blue. So I'm thinking the sky in Chocky's world is that kind of faded, blasted blue, where it's only just blue. And I'm also going to add a bit of Naples yellow to it, just to fade it out a little bit more. And yeah, I don't want it to be a livid, vivid blue. I want it to be a tired old blue. And I don't want to paint this too thickly because later I'm going to be putting the water vapor from the lake over the top of it, so I don't want it to be too muddy. So I'm going to water this down a fair bit with vape juice, odorless thinner, I mean. Oh, hello there, Chris. Goat Frenzy's here. Splendid. How are you, sir? Just painting a bit of Chocky here. Now, in the description, there is no mention of clouds. So there's no clouds in this sky. All right, I've just dipped that into pure thinner then, just to thin it down even more. So this blue for me is satisfactory. Yeah, it's kind of a fade. Oh my god. Yeah, I see the camera isn't quite the right color. But you get the idea. And what I'm going to do, it doesn't say anything about clouds, but I may thin it down. No, because the water vapor is going to go over the top. So I'll leave it as a untrammeled blue. I'm using a very fucked old brush here to just scrub it in. Let's get a bit more thinner on the devil. I run the risk of unintentionally creating clouds. I don't want that. Yeah, I'm being very rough with this because we can do other things to this later if need be. And at the end of the day, this could just be an underpainting. It may not be a finished thing in its own right. We might go on to alter this another day like I often do. I don't like always putting all of my eggs in one basket. I've just put bloody paint on my phone. Yes. Good. I'm glad you're okay, Chris. Yes, and as Guy says, goats all present and correct. Splendid. They are with us. You feeling any better, Jimmy? Yes, I'm much better, thank you, Austin. More or less back to normal, although occasionally I keep coughing up something green. Like on Monday's video. Yesterday's video, was it? No, it was Monday. Fucking hell. I'm losing time. Losing time here. Right, okay, there we are. The sky. Done. We finished, my lads. Now, that wasn't that wonderful. Yes. Now, does it help if I lift it up? Okay, that's a bit more the colour I'm seeing. But it's the way the light's hitting it. Doesn't matter. Okay, so the hills in the background should really be a rather faded by distance blue, so a bit of a mistiness going on. I'm going to add brown to this into what remains of the colour I mixed for the sky. However, over here I'll do it a bit darker maybe. Should normally paint dark to light, but I'm going to go light to dark because I'm not going to. See, this is the problem. You mix a colour on the palette, it looks light, and it's not. It's not light. It's shite. Let's put a bit of that in there. Whoa, that's more like it. Just going to have a bit of tea. Oh, cheers, Shuffle. Eerie light from your window. Yes, well, yes, we're going into the kind of twilight, I suppose, and it's playing havoc with the magical window I've created. You did sound rough the other day, yeah. I'm getting my voice back a bit now, which may or may not be a good thing. Okay. I'm just gonna fucking roughly scrub a bit of colour in here. I think that's an adequate kind of hue. So it's a plane, isn't it? He talks about. So this is bordered by this ridge. Right, and now I'm just going to put a suggestion of colour back here. I'm going to make this a kind of like a deserty. I mean, he says lots of greys, so I'm going to make a grey that's on the yellow side of grey, if you will. Again, there's a bit of blue still in this, just because it's still in the brush. See what that looks like. It's a bit too dark. At the same time, I do want that. I want the lake to kind of be almost luminescent in that it's like burning off. So we've got this kind of colour. Now I'm being rather slapdash with my application of colour here. I will try to wrestle this back into the realms of sanity a little later. But yes, I want this lake here to be kind of like boiling, so it looks like it's shimmering and boiling. So we're going to fuck around with that a bit. What a filthy colour I've mixed up here. This is the trouble, I'm just doing on the fly, it's not always the right thing, but it doesn't matter. Now, okay. I'll just use this as a base colour for the whole of the canvas, really, and then I can go over this I've already... Yeah, if I do this light enough, we'll still see what's underneath. Yes, I'm still vaping. I shouldn't really, but there we are. I can't help myself. Not doing as much though. I've cut my usage down considerably. However, whenever I do painting or anything creative, that thing gets plugged into my gob, whether I like it or not. Okay, let's bang this in. Phew, this is stinking. Okay, and that's that road. Lovely. Okay. That'll do, that'll do. Right, we finished. No, we haven't finished. Right, I'm going to sketch out now in kind of a dark colour this structure that, to all intents and purposes, is a town, but perhaps like a termite mound of a town, if you will. Motherfucker. Oh, the Twilight Zone, yes, indeed. The Twilight Zone. It is looking like a turd at the moment. The Blue Hour, it is called in French. Well, that's a wonderful way to call it, isn't it? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The Blue Hour, that's a great name for it. Yes, agreed, Billy, yes. How's everyone doing? Hello, Christus. Christian is in the mix. We're doing splendidly, I think. Doing good, splendid, yes. Looks like Scarborough. Could be. Chocky may have just been in Scarborough. Have you thought of a theme for live stream? So both you and Shuffle were liking the idea of plague as a theme, so we might just go with plague maybe. What about plague and the antidote to a plague? Yes. The cure for a plague. Yes. Let's do something like that. Right, let's think. So I've got this kind of road, whatchamacallit. How about, and then the road bends off at a strange angle, but before it bends, perhaps there's an entrance to this conclave. Yeah, so I did lots of kind of bulbous towers, so let's try that. So it's like a lot of boulders stuck together. So let's attempt that. Now, almost in mimicry of the natural flora, I envisaged this building to resemble lots of kind of domed buildings, if you will. We may struggle to get this done in this evening, I don't know. This music's doing strange things to me. Thin this out a bit more. Plague, yes. Cure an illness, yes. Robert Smith, yes. That would be perfect, actually. Happy and sad, yin and yang, yes. Songs to get you through the plague, yes. Call it COVID-26, lockdown in Jimmy's Tower. Ooh. Now you're talking. Yes, I like it. Now, does this resemble a cairn? It's more of a pile of old excrement. Got to be careful here. But I'm thinking it may resemble a cairn, and that for me made it seem like a rather small object comparatively, but I think because of the distance it's actually really massive. So I'm going to go for something that resembles something rather larger. I'm also going to take liberties here and make it have a circumference, a bordering wall of sorts. Don't know if that's a good thing, really. I don't know. We can play around with this. But it needs to be asymmetrical, I suppose. What was I? Yeah, I did a very generalized idea of what I thought it would look like in the sketch, so it doesn't really help me. However, so remember the light is going to be full on this, but there would be a shadow behind it. I do like the idea of this encapsulating wall to a certain extent. Maybe. Okay, right, I'll tell you what I want to do now is just a wash of red over the top of this, because I think this kind of building will be largely red. So I'm just going to do a kind of a wash of red over it. Big old red devil. Okay, yeah. Fucking great red thing. No. Yeah. Gonna need some more tea. Oh, hell. Whatever happened with that cruise ship with hentai virus? I don't think it was that. I think they've all been ferried back home and self-isolating. You know how that went during the last lockdown. Looks like Jabba's palace. Yes, it's looking a bit odd, isn't it? Hemorrhoid HQ. Yes, they brought the UK folk back to UK recently to a hospital, so they are infected. They could spread it around a bit. Yeah, but they're asymptomatic, aren't they? I don't know, but I imagine it going full-on meltdown zombies and shit. Yeah, we could reach that point. This is the beginning. We know how this goes now. It makes me think of Mad Max, a long road of his adventures. Oh yes. Oh hello there, sweet big daddy. Yeah, I'm going for a desert kind of vibe to this. 28 days later is becoming canon. Yeah. Definitely piles. Yes, we've got a pile of giblets here at the moment. Don't worry, I'm gonna do something to that, hopefully. I was thinking of requesting the Dead Flag Blues. Ooh, from 28DL. You can have whatever you like, Shuffle, as long as it bangs. Yes, okay, right, look at that. So Severos likes that choice. When you're ill, you get really thirsty, don't you? I do. Right, the other thing is, I'm thinking these succulent plants, whatever the fuck they are also red. So my idea is that it's not quite as bleak as it's described. I'm trying to put a bit of colour in this. Again, I'm just slapping this down. We can do something to make it look a bit better later, maybe. It doesn't help that I should be turning the canvas really, but there we are. Then this kind of trails off. And it's a bit more, yes. I'm going to use the red to border things for a bit, just to get some tie together a bit. It's a bloody horrid place. This is blood. It's blood. This is what happens when I reach for the red. Okay, right. So it's curving. I like the way this is denoting a curve. So maybe we should have this curving. Yes, maybe we've got a hilltop here. If it comes down. No, I don't know yet. Let's think about this. I like the the red fauna that's described in Christopher Priest's homage to H.G. Wells. What do you call it? The Space Machine, was it? Yeah, the Space Machine. I think that's what it was called. So right here, we've got some low-lying hills, but where would these things go? Let's get these. So again, it's in regular lines. So let's try and make them come down like this. Something like that. Woo! Okay. Okay. And then this road, right, I'm going to start moving the canvas, sorry. I'm going to pop the line in down here. And then this same road, I haven't really done this properly, but it kind of bounces up around here. Goes off to the lake as well. Shambolic. Okay, right, so we got main colours down, I would say. Now, let's make shit happen. Now, I want to darken up the hills a bit, because then I'm going to go over. So I'm going to take a very red, I'm going to go for the red, make the hills a bit more red. Got a bit of Venetian red popping in the mix here. I'm sorry, I keep missing your comments, my loves. I have a video, ASMZ, them from Brighton, on my channel. They took a bit of heckling about 28DL. Too commercial. Saw BYBE in Glasgow back in the day. One of the best concerts I've ever been to, right? I had tickets for that and lost them in another dimension. To this day I have not found them. No idea where they went. Are you talking about these? I'm joking, of course. I know I'm ill when I don't feel like smoking or drinking beer. Kia medical markers. I agree with you there, Webster. Yeah, my vape count has gone down considerably, but it's not zero. Probably in a book somewhere. Yes, that's quite right. It might be in one of the books you gave me, Sephiros, the ones that are still in the box and I haven't opened. Ephraim seemed quite embarrassed about it. Oh, okay. You got the lurgy, Chris. Has Chris got it as well? Not at the moment, but thanks for asking. No, just adding to what Jimmy was saying about feeling off. But as usual, I'm several hours behind the chat. Oh no. Pepperoni Fields. Oh dear. Yes, we have got a bit of that going on. Now, I tell you what. I definitely haven't set this camera up right. It's not quite Slightly overexposed, I would say, but doesn't matter. Right, let's darken. I'm going to have... So where would the dark be? Let's just darken it generally. Just a little bit. Don't want to go fucking crazy. This is so slapdash, isn't it, my loves? I don't normally work like this, but it is quite liberating to work this way occasionally. Okay, so I want to get some of these towers in. These kind of, so bulbous, how is it described? I can't remember. It's got a bulbousness to it. So I'm thinking for those, there would be a metallic edge to them, perhaps. Tell you what. I'm tempted to darken it even further. Tell you what, let's get a bit of really dark colour in there. Too dark, oh dear. It goes a bit lighter as it goes along. Yes, that's more like it. I like that. I like it. Okay. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick these towers out in a similarly dark colour, perhaps even darker, and then I'm going to go over with some highlights to make it kind of zing a bit. So these will be highly reflective kind of towers. Need to water it down a touch. I sent you those books in 1998. How dare you? Yeah, more or less. I might have a wee beer now. Actually, sounds nice. A beer with Jimmy painting and The Hobbit. My goodness. Wow, that's a combination. Yeah, it's a good idea. I would join you, but I better stay away until I'm better. What day is it today? It is Tuesday, isn't it? Fucking hell. I'm losing it. I'm trying to write, but I just keep looking over at this screen. Okay. Right, okay. I'm drinking a beer and smoking in fine fettle. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, splendid, Chris. Right, everyone's doing well. Oh, look at that. Chris has been writing all day. Wonderful. Right, interestingly, I haven't even finished the last story I was writing, but I've started another one. I started writing, so I was writing one called Pencil, which is about a young boy with telekinetic powers. And this morning I started one randomly about a standard bearer. You know, in medieval battles, a chap that holds the flag in battles, kind of thing. It's been in my head for a while, and I thought, let's do something about it. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, so these are kind of like mushroomy kind of tower things. Yeah, I'm imagining they're at the base of these mountains, or hills, whatever you call them. So they're kind of like sentinels. Yes, no, let's make it so that it's actually anchored to the ground. Okay, we just got a few of the devils. Might do another one in the distance. A small one. You did naughty one, you naughty. Okay, that'll do. I might do another one there beneath it. Why not? A little cluster of them. Mega towers. Okay, right, let's get a bit of light zinging off this devil. Let's get another brush out. I for these, I'm just going to twat it with a bit of white. This brush I was thinking of chucking in the bin, but it might be okay for this. Get a little bit of blue in there. Sounds interesting, yes. Oh, what, my one? Oh, that's thank you very much. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, standard bearer. Yeah. So my idea is that this standard bearer, whilst he's been the kind of the standard bearer, they've never lost a battle. So it's about that, really. Just going to pick these out, just very pale. Even going to do the towers that they're perched on. Kind of a mist effect here, maybe. I don't know. And then I'm going to really twat it with some white now. By the way, so Webster, both you and Sophios and anyone else who's been writing today, what are you writing? Can you talk about it? This is weirdly reminiscent of the TV picture in some ways, but at the same time way superior. Oh, cheers, Shovel. This could go tits up at any point. Just be prepared for that. The background music just meddles perfectly with the painting. Yes, it's actually informing the way I paint, actually, funnily enough. It's quite disturbing. But yeah, I'm being kind of rough with this, as you can probably see. I'm not taking too much. I just want to get a general idea of what this would look like. Now, the water coming off this lake would be... So the lake itself would probably reference the colour of the sky. So I'm going to make up but a slightly paler version of the sky. And this brush has got all other colours mixed into it, so it might look a bit shite. Pretty much. But at the same time, I want it to really, like, it's almost hallucinatory, the effect. I think that's the wrong colour, really. I'll tell you what, let's go over, we'll scrub this dirty colour in, and then I'll go over with some just titanium white. Yeah, so what are you all writing? Do let me know. Probably a great honour to carry the flag, but does make you stick out in the crowd somewhat. Exactly, Billy, yes. It was an honour, wasn't it, to be a flag bearer, to fly the colours, if you will. But this chap has been through the mill, shall we say. He's really been through it. So he's only got one arm, one eye, more or less fucked. But yeah, I've got some ideas as to where it's going to go. And then he sleeps in and the war is lost. Yes. Yes, I was reading up about standard bearers because I didn't know much about it. I had this idea. It's been in my mind for a while, but I don't know anything about standard bearers. I was reading up on them, and they were quite they were quite useful in the war, in the battles, because they could help with formations and where particular regiments would be and all of that. Okay. There's our lake. Oh, shit. Right, I'm going to have fun with this in a minute. So this lake goes right up to there. But, my loves, this lake is boiling. It's boiling away. So we're going to scrub the hell out of this and try and bring it up into the sky. So I'm just going to go for some white. I should clean my brush, really. Let's do that. Okay. Still trying to rewrite that big novella I wrote years ago. Ah, yes. Take out all the dodgy stuff. Okay, that's a good idea. What are you writing, and when can I buy it? Yes. That's a good point, Shuffle. I'm the same. Yes. When you're done, Sephiros, we're all going to pounce on that devil. Same with you, Webster. I'm writing a novella, a follow-up to my Mythos novella, The Horror Beneath. I'm 25 words in, a short one probably. Strange happenings centered on a Neolithic barrow in Cheshire, circa 1980. Splendid. Oh, I like that. I like the sound of that. I just got to your message, Webster, about being behind in the chat. I feel the pain. Oh dear. Goatman is a dear chap. He is a completionist. He will not miss any of it. He's got to get up there. He's got to watch all of it. Right, I'm going to put a bit of shimmer on here. This may not be observable on the camera. Oh, I'll just put my hand in it. It's the trouble. It's such a cramped space I've got here. It's all let's put the mouse there. Right, so let's take some of this light colour, and what I wanted to do, or what I imagined I would do, is really rough it into here to kind of obliterate some of the hills. It's kind of curling up into the sky itself. It's really it's fucking boiling, the motherfucker. Oh, oh dear. So it's kind of I've already obliterated one of my towers. It's gone. It's kind of there's a violence to it, you know. Apologies, this looks hellish at the moment. It may stay that way, but see it rising off this fucking lake. Ooh! It's a fucking mess. But right, come on, let's going for a slightly more impressionistic effect with this one. I imagine the chat's gone a bit quiet now. What's Jimmy doing? There's the tower, it's still there. It's just in the background there. Let's make that pop a bit more. I've got a bit crazy with the old steam there. That'll do. Right. Okay, right. Finished. No. Right, I'll tell you what I missed here was the blue. Oh, fucking hell. I'm going to mix up a blue as quickly as I can. Is that right? It'll do. Okay, right. Let's get right. Let's get this structure painted in. I think we've gone on to different music now. Is that right? What a bloody mess. Could start looking like a jelly in a minute. Slightly more uniform than I was hoping to go for. I wanted it to be slightly more asymmetrical. Okay. Okay, so some shadow would be thrown back here because of the light. Sun's coming from behind. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Get some yellow ochre in here just to lift it a bit. Looks like a desert desert dust storm building up. Yes, it is a bit more like that. I think it's got a bit too hellish. I'm more excited in indie author books nowadays, to be honest. Yes, lots of good stuff being done there. Yeah, you've talked about that before, Austin. I agree wholeheartedly. I've still not sent your book, Scope Frenzy. I've not sent yours either. Okay. Mutual tardiness there. I appreciate that. Got my first email today by an indie author to read his book, wanting to give me a free code for an e-read, but I just bought it. Then, yeah, fuck e-reads. Yes, agreed. You've got to have the paper in your hand. 100%. So am I. Yes, splendid. Yes, I've been approached before. I don't tend to like that because I mean, I'm as nice as I can possibly be about it, but at the same time, I just want to read what I want to read. I will consider reading anyone's stuff, but it's normally got to take my fancy. What am I doing now, my loves? Look at this, is a fucking mess. Oh dear. Tell you what, this path is going to be ochre. Not fucking around here. A bloody ochre path. What a hellish path. Perspective here is all over the fucking place. It's a zigzag. It trails off into the distance there. Yellow brick road, yellow brick road. Yeah. This is a mess. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Yeah. No. Right. Okay. Right. Don't be scared. It's all going to be all right. I need another brush. I think. I'm painting slightly more feverishly just because I'm still not on the ball. Strawberry Fields, yes. Sorry, I've been missing stuff here. It's weird literary horror. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Will you be reading the new Weird Frequencies anthologies? Is that to Austin or me? Because I will be. I assume so. I don't know why I'm asking. Yeah, I'm definitely reading them. And I'm going to review them personally. But what I'll probably do, just in case there's ones I don't like, I'll just pick my favourite ones or something like that. That's the wrong... I don't want that brush. Look at that. Cleaned it for no reason. Yeah, I'm going to read both of those. I didn't bother with the ones I was in because I don't want to piss anyone off, if you will. Right, so this termite mound thing, I'm going to just put some highlights on. Sounds like my kind of book. Yes, I think it will. Yeah, that does sound good. Yeah. Narcissism. Yes. Right, who wants a favourable review? Strawberry Fields. Yes. Oh yeah, I read that. Yes. I will 100% be reading them for sure. Can't wait. Might get the hardback version Jake mentioned. Yes, that was a great idea. Oh yeah, I hope he pulls that off. Yeah, it could be quite expensive. I've looked into hardback before for self-published stuff, and it's a little bit pricey, but it'd be worth it. Yes, let's hope he does it. Right, so here we go. Let's pick out a bit of detail here. Now again, the sunlight is so bright it would really be zinging off this devil. So what a fucking mess. Now, this is a painting that in my head was going to look better, but can't always win them, I'm afraid. Yes, it's a trifle now. Whenever I look up at it, it looks absolutely shambolic. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna do some kind of tie it together a little bit. I don't know what to do with this. Okay, Brittleby's got his barbarian haul up by the sounds of it. Sounds intriguing. I went a bit too dark with the outline on this. Okay. Let's get some of this in. Good lord, right, what the hell's going on there? It sounds disturbing. Todgerson is helping out the smaller channels of intros now. Brittleby is a funny guy, right? Is a bit of Todgerson in the mix by the sounds of it. It looks a little like a raspberry has landed upside down onto a pepperoni cheese pizza. Yes, yes, I like this music. Yes, it's lovely. I think we're on to, was it Tangerine Dream now? Yeah, I've gone a bit crazy with this red, haven't I? But something's telling me to use red. However, it's not in keeping with the feel of what the book describes, I don't think. I don't think it looks arid enough. Okay, there's some kind of headland here, maybe. And the road goes behind it. Into the mist, into the mist. And then I think around here, maybe red. Okay. Right, let's get... I want a better steam effect going on. Let's clean this brush right now. Clementine Nightmare, yes. Did you watch the intro? Me, yeah, hence the good Lord. Yes, indeed. Sounds interesting. I will look at it later. It's like being swept up. How about that? It might be too much. Shit. I don't know. I imagined it being more of a wisp of steam coming off the lake, but as ever, I've over-egged the pudding slightly. Okay, right. Oh dear. I tell you what, I'm going to play with the camera just a little bit, see if I can get it to look the way I'm looking at it. Right, I think the contrast is wrong. Oh no, that's okay. A little bit more like that. About there. Sharpness. Goodness. Fucking hell, who knows? White balance, yes. Oh, that's on auto. For a good reason. Okay. Yeah, well, that'll do. Right, okay. Now, let's get a little bit of... Great at fantasy landscapes, Jimmy, and bums. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm better at bums, to be honest, but... Okay, let's get a bit of... Just a bit of highlight on these. Okay, so yeah, this is more of an impressionistic version. Right, I was gonna. So interestingly, it describes two different forms or two different distinct shadows going on, which is going to be a fucking nightmare here. Let's try it. Yeah, this could go wrong here. Okay, so the sun's behind, so that's what I'm thinking, the two suns. So there would be a shadow cast that side. This could go tits up here. Yeah, I don't know about this. The shadow being thrown that side and the other side. They would be quite hard shadows, wouldn't they? But I don't think I'm capable of doing that with the paint the way it is. I don't know if that works. Here the shadows are crossing one another, which is strange. Fucking mess is what it is. However, it does describe the shadows. The two shadows make it hard to determine what these things are. So I suppose that works in a way. Yes, it works, man. God damn. Shit. Okay. And if the sun is there behind us, we need to put a highlight here. Yeah, I think of these things as kind of like you know, those kind of jelly-like things you get in rock pools, like that. Lover? Bird? Are you watching? Is it Eurovision thing? Ah. Is Australia in this one? Ah. Okay. Have they got scantily clad ladies in them? Yes. Splendid. Oh, okay. Finland? Hmm. Nice. How about Norway? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Crikey. Hmm. No. But it's shambolic. No, no. I just thought I'd talk to you. No, no. I'm still painting. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Okay. Oh, Sephiros just says, hello, Vanessa. I think he can hear you. Well, he knows I'm talking to you. What's that? Sephiros. She just told you to fuck off. I'm joking, of course. No, she said hello. No, no, Vanessa's watching the Eurovision. What do you call it? Semi-finals. Yes. Huh? Part 1. Yes, we do quite like watching the Eurovision Song Contest. What's that? Live stream it. Tempting. Is it? Oh, she can't. Oh, yeah, no, Sephiroth can't. I could barely hear her myself. I'm not surprised. Sephiroth, I imagine you're a fan of Eurovision Song Contest. Dark magic. Dark magic. Chocky, hello there, Pip. Yes, I'm sorry, it's gone to hell, this one, but it's an experiment. I can hear Eurovision pop going on in the background. Tell her we can hear her singing to that shit. No, she's not singing. Unfortunately, she's caught my plague. So. Yeah, I don't think she'll be singing for a little while, unfortunately. Austin's a fan of Eurovision, I can tell it. Now there are some childhood memories. Yes, now there are some. Yes, right. Are you a fan of Chocky, my friend? I think you must be. I have never deigned to watch it. Raspberry Mountain. Yes, thank you, Goat Man. Yes, it's gone to fucking hell, this fucking thing. Look, it's so shambolic. I don't know what to do to save it, to be honest. However, I'm not too bad. I don't mind this area. It's all right. I'm going to put a dark line here. Why? I don't know. It needs a bit of balance in the force. So I'm imagining this is a raised roadway of sorts. So there's going to be a bit of a shadow here. Shadow? Look at this. Look at how dark that is. That's crazy. Let's mix it with a bit of this. Make it even worse. Splendid. Let's thin it down a bit. I like the weirdness of it. Thank you. Imaginative. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. It's pretty shambolic. A planet of pizza. That may just be me being a fat kid. No, I've already had a pizza comment, so yeah, that you're all right. It's it does resemble a load of pepperoni all over the place. Yeah, there's a bit of a shadow there. Right, let's get this one and thump it in a bit. Where's that one? Yeah. This one might thump it down a bit. Yes, thump the devil. It's a shadow of sorts. Right, I think it's dead. Right. My brushes here, they're all over the place. Right. Oopsie. Pizza Planet. Is there one in Toy Story, is there? Crikey. Okay, that's popping out a bit more now. Let's get this one done a bit. Bloody wrist is hurting for some reason. Normally these paintings aren't too bad on it. It's because I haven't done it for a while. Okay, so this one I think would be cool if it's just emerging from the steam. Hello, lover. I actually do. I'm parched for some reason. Thank you. She's a bloody good bird, this one is. Okay. Yeah. Right, I'm going to darken behind this just to throw the structure out a bit, which is probably going to ruin it. Well, no, it would cast a shadow, wouldn't it? So where's our shadow? Our shadow is coming up here. There's lover. There's what? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Dear girl. Right, what were the red circles? They're plants, yes. Shambolic plants. I imagined them as kind of like limpets, fleshy limpets. Pepperoni, or it could be pepperoni. Hello, hello. How's the Chocky planet coming along? Shambolically, unfortunately, and it's not going brilliantly. Yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble with it, truth be told. Tell you what, I'm going to put some weird structures back here. Just to give it a bit of oomph. Don't mind that. No Belfast this week again, Ian. Check out the shops. My wee girl has a school play. Ooh, lovely. What play is it? Tell them Austin comes first. Now that's evil. Yeah, I like that. That's doing something there. That's doing something. Let's get a bit of that same kind of thing up here. And the same back here. Yeah, this doesn't look as sun-parched as I was hoping it would. Slightly more misted there. When I used to paint, I found I would crop out one select area from the whole and decide I liked the best. As a painter, do you ever do that, Jimmy? I ended up with lots of very small paintings. Would you actually physically cut them out, would you? Yeah, that does happen. What I tend to do, though, if I don't like something, I destroy it. But yeah, you can for sure have good bits and bad bits. Yeah, it's just the way it goes, isn't it, really? That's a far better way of dealing with it than I do. It is about Under the Sea. Okay, I don't have a clue, but I'm expecting music from The Little Mermaid. Yes, I imagine so. That's okay, Austin. There's plenty of time. Yes. I don't think that particular beast will be rearing its head, but you never know. Oh, in the play. Well, it might do. Okay, so I think this bit looks alright. And the lake that's boiling away, I just think this bit's awful. This is okay, I suppose. It just looks quite surreal. I don't know what to do about this. I might try and do something to it. Give it a damn good thrashing, I imagine. Let's think about it. Tell you what, I'm going to go berserkerzoid with it. I'm going to kind of accentuate it slightly. And turn it into a penis. I think I'll try and go for a slightly more of a termite mound kind of structure. I suppose it's the red that doesn't really help. Yeah, in the play would be bloody brilliant. Yeah, I think it would. Just giant tentacles come down and throttle everyone. Not the children, though. Goodness, no. In Belfast? Yes, the school play. Causing all the other kids in the play to go insane. My wee girl will know him. She will be okay. She could be the one that slays it. Yes. I never really know how to pronounce that. Is it Cthulhu? Cthulhu? The C and T and second H are all silent, right? C, T, second H, okay. Right, how do we do that then? C, T, okay. Hulu? Hulu? I don't know if I'm doing it right. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this structure really bling out. Hell! I don't know what I'm doing now. There we are. Okay. I think it's actually Clufu. Clufu. Okay. Any Lovecraft knows for sure. Indeed. Just been looking at the painting on the screen upside down. It's coming together now. Yes. I'm definitely fucking this bit up. I don't think there's much I can do about it now. I've put too much paint on it. Do you know what Lovecraft's cat was called, Jimmy? Yes, I do. Anyway, moving on. Yes, we won't get into that here. No. Yes, that's some dark magic there. Very dark magic. Different times. Oh dear. Oh hell. Marginally better than it was, but still shambolic. Shit. My giggling Oshi. I don't know what that's in reference to. Sorry, I wasn't actually going to say it. Was going to say it's mad, but look it up. Okay, yeah. Yes. The name was commonly used for black pets at the time. Is that from Google? Maybe different times for sure, yeah. Apparently his cat was named after a local cryptid called that. Okay. But also don't know how true that is. What's a cryptid? What's a cryptid? That's not also a dark thing to talk about, is it? Oh dear. It's not another word for cripple, is it? I'm allowed to say that because I'm a cripple. Never heard of that cryptid? No. If he was good to the cat, then that's all that matters. I suppose it is, really. The cat wasn't none the wiser, I imagine. Unless it was a particularly racist cat. Hello there, Constant. Oh, goodness, excuse me. How are you doing, sir? Cryptids are like Bigfoot, Mothman, Jersey Devil. I see. Really? Oh dear. You can give a cat a good name but be bad to it. That's true. Yeah, that's true. But did he treat his cat like a complete bastard? I don't know if we'll ever know about that either. I think this is kind of, it's gone to hell really. The last thing I'm going to do is just give it really hard highlights and just hope something happens. When in doubt, give it a damn good thrashing with highlights. Animals that could exist but probably do not. Okay. Right, I see. He loved cats. It was people he didn't like. Right, I see. Yes. can hear one of the Eurovision songs now and it sounds absolutely shambolic. Wow. Nessie is a cryptid, right? Just made some fried rice, late dinner for me. Ooh, hello there. That's nice, Pip. Are you having a beer with that? Nessie is real, Austin saying. You've seen her, Austin. I've not even been to Loch Ness. And Sephiros is genuinely Scottish, so what the hell's going on there? That film with Kevin Bacon. Oh, Tremors, yeah. Footloose? Oh, Ted Danson, right, okay. Oh, I liked Tremors though. I thought that was a cracking film. Oh, it looks bad enough on mine, but it looks worse on the camera, unfortunately. Right, now one last thing I'm going to do is just make this steam look a bit more steamish. Could have swore it was Kevin Bacon. Had to look it up there. Mandela effect, yes. Could be old age as well, yeah. Yeah, I quite like this. That bit of white. Yeah, it's really weird when that happens, isn't it? You think it's something and it's something entirely different. That happens to me a lot. But I do go between the realms a great deal, of course I do, yes. Mm-hmm. 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 All day. Oh yeah. Sorry to be that viewer, but do you have a playlist somewhere? A playlist of what? What, the music I'm playing? Is that what you mean? If so, I don't think I do. Maybe the movie Loch Ness with Ted Danson. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Top Cat all over again. Yes, indeed, Willow. Oh, hello, Willow. Willow's here. Yes, that's right. Who was it? Thought it was Boss Cat. I think that was Shuffle, wasn't it? Now after the stream, I didn't look it up, but I was thinking about Boss Cat, and I vaguely remember, I think my dad maybe saying something about Boss Cat. Did you hear that? Fucking motorbike just went past there, lightning speed, 30 miles an hour. I've definitely become an old bastard where speeding's concerned, but it's deplorable, isn't it? And I tell you what, there was a bad accident yesterday on this road. Today, another bad accident, and I almost couldn't get to work to pick up the children. I had to beg the police to let me through the line. I was the only car they let through. They weren't very nice, these police, I tell you that now. They were lording it over the situation, I thought they were enjoying themselves a little too much. And having little jokes, some of them. And I thought, you bastards. Pigs, am I right? No. No, I mean, there's some of them are nice. Yes. But anyway, yeah, another bad accident because some cunt was speeding. Yeah, it's just wonderful, isn't it? I've probably over-egged this pudding slightly here, but sometimes I just can't bloody help myself. Oh, hell. It's too much, old boy. Oh, hell. Oh, dear. Blend it. Gently, Bentley, gently, Bentley. Yes. Okay, this is the world of Chocky, a fucking horrible place. Oh, it's deplorable, isn't it? Did we figure out if Boss Cat was real? Boss Cat is a cryptid, yes. Boss Cat couldn't be. I don't know. I acknowledge my defeat. Boss Cat was the title used for the cartoon Top Cat in the UK during the 60s and 70s. Top Cat was a popular cat food. The TV decided to use Boss Cat in the UK, right? Oh fuck, is it buffering? Sounded like a cat, that bike. Over in the northwest was on bikes everywhere down the coast. Go far too fast, yeah. Oh, it grinds my fucking gears. Now, do let me know if this is unwatchable because of the buffering and I'll turn it off. Oh hell, look at that, I picked up some bloody black paint there. Am I bothered? Am I fuck? I think the heat's getting to me. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we might have to leave that there. Apologies, this hasn't been quite as... I'm going to make this a bit lighter. It's not been as successful as I'd hoped, really, but... What can you do, my lads? What can you do? You win some, you lose some. Trying to make it look a bit hotter and up in this bitch, if you will. Apologies, Willow and any other young women watching. I'm a naughty old man. It's weird, isn't it? Sometimes you forget that you're old. Do any of you older gentlemen think that? Anyway, oh, I just put my fucking great fat finger on the bastard. Right, I think that's it. It's not good, is it? Anyway, right, here we go. This is it close up. I think the background looks okay-ish. We have various limpets. Those shadows are terrible. Now, did any of you celebrate Richard... No, is it David Attenborough? Yes, David Attenborough's birthday. Turning the ripe old age of 100. I didn't, but I think it's great when anyone reaches that age. Who likes David Attenborough? Uh-oh. Now, right, this is my opinion of him. Now, I like his voice. I think he, the way he speaks is splendid. He's got a very soothing voice. However, I've always wondered, you know, he kind of, it all becomes about him, you know, and all of these nature documentaries, the number of people involved in making them, and then at the end of the day he swoops in and steals all the credit. Just saying. Anyway, happy birthday. I don't think it's evil to say that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that work on those things that think, oh, fuck it, I spent 18 months in the jungle filming that, and do I get any thanks at all? No. Or perhaps it's just me being a bit of a bastard. Yeah, these shadows are not successful, I don't think. In fact, they're deplorable shadows. They're the wrong colour and everything, Yeah. I'm in a slightly overly critical frame of mind at the moment. Might have picked up on that. Okay, now. Right. Right, here we go. Sorry, I've been missing. I just put my head down and forget everyone's there. Where the hell are we? Okay. Funnily enough, I've got a mate whose short story is being published today in the anthology called Cryptids. My goodness. Yes, that's amazing. Buffering seems to have stopped now. Excellent. I'd forgotten it was buffering. Northwest is bike street racing, so they come over from England and Scotland, bikers every bloody where. Ah, hell! Oh, that sounds awful. What are the odds, Sephiros? Yes. We are still young at heart, Jimmy. Well, that's the main thing. Yes, I think that's the main thing. 14-1. What was that in relation to? No. No need to apologise. You've met my dad. That's true, Willow. Yes, that's right. Yes, he's just like me. We're naughty, really. But I'm not a father, so I can get away with it, I suppose. I'm young. I'm only 40. Sophia asks, well, yes, you are a youngling, really. Most of us are knacking on a bit now. In fact, Willow's the youngest one here, I'd say, by a long shot, by a long way. I watched when Bjork met Attenborough yesterday, but that was pure coincidence. Okay. It's the cameraman and women are the heroes. I agree, Austin. Yes, and then that fucking bastard comes in. No, he's a nice man. But at the same time, if it wasn't him narrating it, perhaps no one would give a fuck. So, it's a... But the thing is, they're showing, to celebrate his birthday and how wonderful he is, they were showing footage, which is amazing. In that sequence, I don't know what it was, Planet Earth 2, maybe, with the iguanas, maybe, and they're racing for their lives across a beach and being pursued by these fucking awful snakes slithering at them at incredible speeds. And they were using that as like, look how amazing David Attenborough, is he called David? Yeah. Look how amazing he is. And he didn't do any of that. They're making out he was, I don't know, writhing around with the snakes, perhaps. Like with a snake in each hand. But no, he wasn't doing that. Oh dear. Have I just got on my hobby horse? I think I'm on my hobby horse. Yeah, look at these shadows. Fucking shambolic. Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Even though the sun wouldn't cast a shadow underneath, I'm going to put one under here just to make it stick out a bit more. This will ruin it now. I'm about 23 in my head, Jimmy. The thing about getting older and looking older is you're read differently by younger people. They won't know it, can't know it until they get old too. Exactly. Look at Willow, that she's rubbing it in our faces. 23. What's going on here? No. It's evil. The young are evil. I remember when I was 23. It's a waste of space. I was. Oh dear. Right. Can anyone beat Willow? Is anyone else younger than 23? Yes, enjoy it. Yes, indeed, Webster's saying. Yes, look at this. I'm pulling in a young crowd these days, my loves. No, it's only through the dear old Brian there. No, I'm calling him dear old Brian. But yes, we're brothers now. So Willow is my new niece, whether she likes it or not. Niece-in-law, I suppose. So yeah, I'm your Uncle Jimmy now. The real Uncle Jimmy. Right, there we go. Oh, hell. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I think I'm ruining it now. I think it was already a bit shit, but I'll tell you what, I'll put shadows around these ones. Does it matter? It'd be good if I could blend the shadow out of it. I've lost all. I mean, I can't even remember the description of the passage from the book now. I'm just winging it. Those poor fucking iguanas. It's a hell of a way to start in life. Yes, indeed. Yes. I think I was playing World of Warcraft for 18 hours a day when I was 23. Look at Sephiroth squandered his early years. 23 is a haze, yes. I remember mine relatively well. I hadn't got into heavy drinking at that point. Of course it was to follow not that long after. I finished Dark Matter last week. I really liked the story Wonderworld. It could be made into a full novel. Oh, thank you very much, Bip. Apologies. I had to swallow that one. In fact, I enjoyed writing that one. That started out as a dream, actually. That one. Which is cool because I wouldn't have been able to think up that idea myself. It just popped in a dream. But yeah, I suppose it could have been a full-length one. But I do like writing short ones because you can get them done quick. Fucking novels are such a pain in the ass. It takes so long. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, look at this. There's lots of. I would love to write another novel. The third part of. I write this fantasy trilogy. I haven't written the third part yet, but I just know it's going to take a whole year to do, and I can't be asked. Now that's the level of dedication I have to my readers. Right, I'm going to soften these shadows a little bit. It's not going to make any fucking difference whatsoever, but because it's all over the place, isn't it? It's bloody all over the place. This song sounds a little bit like X-Files. God, this is awful. I'm just going to give up. Right, one last thing. I'm going to put another bit of highlight on the top of these limpet doodads. Right, well, yeah, I just read some. I've got to be the oldest here. I'm 61 this year. Right, Webster. Can anyone wager against Webster? He's on 61. That's a fine age, and you're looking good on it, Webster. Bloody good. Uncle Jimmy, Uncle Jimmy. But yes, truly Uncle Jimmy. Yes, that's right. Yes. Get a spittoon, Sephiroth is saying. Oh, can you imagine? See you, Jimmy, and all. I've got to focus on work now. No problem. Was fun. Thank you very much, Goatman, for coming along. Sorry I couldn't make a better picture for you this time. This song is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one. No idea what it is. Shall I have a look? See what it is. Can't believe the stream hasn't been taken down yet. Okay, this is Heatwave City by Edgar Froyce. And it's 5.5 minutes long. I'm going to add that to my favourites. Anyone doing anything for the is it NaNoWriMo this November? Oh yeah, NaNoWriMo. I've never done it, never will. Just because I can't stand that acronym or whatever the fuck it's called. I just don't like it. I think it's because I used to follow this YouTuber. This American girl. No offense to her, I'm not going to say who it is, but she used to talk about NaNoWriMo all the time, and it used to piss me off. That's the only reason. But I think it's a great idea, to be fair, to to force your hand to get you working, because I think a lot of us do need a kick up the arse sometimes. I know I do. I mean, I've got that. I was saying earlier, I've got that story that I started writing last month, and then this morning, for fucking who knows why, I just started writing a new one. Bloody stupid. Right, fuck it, I'll do. Okay, there's some light popping off those devils now. Okay, I think that's about it. Fucking hell. Oh, I Shazammed it. Ah, look at it. Sephiroth is living in the 25th century. I work with this girl. She's 19, my lads. She's 19, and she said, "Oh, I like this song on the radio." And I was looking at the display, and I said, "Oh, this is by da da da." And she said, "Oh, this is right. I've already Shazammed it." I thought, "Fucking hell." Slow your roll. It sounds like Mass Effect music to me. This one does a bit, yeah. What is it? Right. Ooh, let's have a look. This one is... Oh, crikey. Sephiroth, please work your magic wand. I can't pronounce it. Pydra Pura by Eterna Oscuridad. Fucking... Yeah. This one is only 2 minutes long. Now, who likes 2 minute long songs? Discuss. I think it's too short, personally. Oh my goodness! Look at that. That's just zinging off that devil now. Let's just put some really big zingers on here and see what happens. And then, my loves, I need to go to bed. Oh, hell. This one does be... Oh, yeah. What is it? Never heard of it in my life. Yeah, Shazam, it's like AI. It listens to a bit of music and then tells you what it is. I always do that with drawings. They're all unfinished. Ah, yes. Are you an artist, Willow? I didn't know about this. Are you? This is interesting. Do let me know. 2 minute songs, great for the for the bedroom. Yes, indeed. 2 minutes is a bit long for that, isn't it? What is NaNoWriMo? It stands for National Something Writing Something. It's like you do like speed runs or self-imposed like runs of time, so 5-10 minutes, where you've got to try and meet a goal, a word count. I think it's a way of forcing out a novel in a shorter time than you would otherwise be capable of doing. But I hate the sound of that acronym. It's not even an acronym, is it? I don't know what it is, a shambolic thing. The bedroom or the bathroom? National Novel Writing Month. Right, I got 2 of the words right, and the other 2 I didn't even bother with. I've no idea what Shazammed it means. Is it something to do with Captain Marvel? I'm afraid not, Webster. Yeah, it's a bit of high-tech gear that can pick up songs, if you will. And I'll tell you what, I'm just going to fucking twat random bits of light on here. Right, so yeah, Austin hasn't heard of that, and he is a youngling as well. There used to be another one, so Shazam, there was another one. I used to use it. I can't remember what it's called. Basically, the goal is to write 50,000 words in November. Ah, it's in November. Right, I see. Okay, Austin's not interested in that technology or the writing thing, I guess. I drew Pip for Deli. You might have seen it. I don't know if I have, you know. Oh, wait a second. I do remember a bit of art, but I didn't know that was you. Good Lord. Wow. My goodness. So do you do it a lot then, Willow? Good Lord. And do you just draw, or do you use any other mediums? Mediums? I don't know if I've drawn one. I've painted one dog before, and that was for Vanessa's brother and his wife. They got a Shar-Pei crossed with a pit bull. No, with what is it? A bulldog. And the fucker absolutely loves my leg. Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship, but I painted the devil. He's called Monty. He's a good chap, normally. Once he's calmed down, it's only when he hasn't seen us for a while, he just goes a bit apeshit and wants to shag me. I'm the bitch, unfortunately. I wasn't, what do you call it, forceful enough with him growing up. And so now he thinks I'm his bit of stuff. And there's fuck all I can do about it, because I'm more or less a cripple. So so once he gets on me, that's it. I've just got to let him get on with it, or hope that someone's around to save me. I have waking nightmares that one day I'll just be impregnated, but no, he has been done, if you will. But it doesn't mean that he wouldn't violate me. I'm sure he wouldn't do that. It's all love, my loves. Love. He loves me with a passion. Oh, this is awful. Shazam is an app where you can make your phone listen to a song and it'll tell you the name and artist. Yeah, a pic of me and the mirror cracked. Oh dear, surely not, Pip. Thank you. Wait till I tell my kids I asked that question. Groans to follow. No, don't worry. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Not as much recently, working too much. Commissions, I just draw, but play around with other mediums for fun when I have time. Excellent, yes. Well, yes, I think you should do it whenever you can. I know it's hard to find the time sometimes. Could wrap this, couldn't I? Almost. But it's such a relaxing way to spend your time. I mean, you may not... I mean, it's like today. I mean, this is shambolic. You know, you may not be able to sell what you end up doing, but at least it's there, isn't it? And the bin will look a bit better when you throw it in there. But have you considered doing this, Willow? Filming yourself painting or something? That would be good. People don't want to see old buggers like me do it. They want to see young go-getters doing it, if you will. Right, I think that's as shambolic as I can make it. I've been really... I think I'm overworking this, really. Anyway, fuck it. can't stop. Silver server. Enter the password into the wrong text box. Oh, right. Now you all know what my passwords look like. Uh-oh. You need more numbers and special characters. Yes, that's more like it. Thank you for this, Jim. A relaxing way to end the long day. Oh, you're welcome, Webster. Oh, I won't be on much longer, but thank you for coming. Yeah, apologies. It's not. I was hoping it'd be a bit better than this, but doesn't matter, does it? We're all friends here. You're not judging me too harshly. In fact, you're all being lovely about it. So, in fact, yeah, that's more than I can hope for, really. Oh, look at this. What am I doing here? I might have to go, you know, because I've got a feeling Vanessa may have fallen asleep. Ugh. Okay, let's call it a day. I'm just going to put one more zinger on the row. Oh, fucking put paint on my keyboard, bastard. I did for a bit on TikTok, but I couldn't get a good setup. Okay, left-handed and my arm gets in the way. Ah, no. Why did Brian make you that way? Right, blame him. Yes, that would be a bit of a bugger, actually. I bet there's a way you could get around it, though. Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, TikTok's where it's at, isn't it? I suppose, is YouTube for the old people now? Yeah, do it again, right? And when you get big, advertise me. No, I'm joking, of course. Now I like when I do these, I have these wonderful people that usually come in every time, and they're all nice to me. I don't think I would like it if I got loads of random strangers coming in and saying, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, you old bastard?" Yes, I wouldn't like that. Right, fuck it. Let's leave it there. I'm never going to stop else. Okay, there we are. Remember, this is about Chocky. So there we are. We've got this weird thing here, which almost resembles a can, but is like a giant hemorrhoid. We've got these kind of dome things on stalks in the background. We have a lake here that's boiling away in the hot sun. Here we have the local flora, which look like bits of jelly or pepperoni on a pizza. Here we have the described pathway that leads to the giant hemorrhoid and then on to the lake. And then a blue sky. That's that. That is that. Tell you what. One last thing. I just need a bit of want a bit of light on the top. Probably too much. What the hell's going on with this music? Sounds like the Krypton Factor. kind of thing, you know. You right, Bird? Did you fall asleep? Oh, good. Yeah, I'm gonna come as well. How long have I been doing this? Shit, it's too long. For a canvas this size, it's fucking mental. Look at this. I want to put bloody another sky in there. I can't fucking stop. It's good, something different and unique. Oh, cheers, Austin. You have entered the world of Spotify's autoplay. Yes, I think I have. I see red blood cells. My biologist brain. Yes, okay, yes, I see what you mean there. My goodness, you're a biologist as well. Did we actually talk at the wedding, or have I erased all of this from my memory? I did get a little bit noodled because I was drinking on an empty stomach. Good fun, Jimmy. Thanks. I'm away to bed also. Good night, everyone. Cheers, Austin. Thanks for coming. Good man. Have a splendid sleep. Bird, I'll be with you shortly. Just putting some more blue on. What do you think? Thank you. Didn't he? Surprise, surprise. Was it? I thought it would be shite. Really? Ugh. What a joke. Okay. She got through. Oh, fuck. Okay, lovely. Nice. Oh yeah. Poland normally have. Yeah. Sweet. A giant hemorrhoid, you are selling it well, sir. Yes. It's all about the hemorrhoids. Anyone got any hemorrhoids at the moment? I had them once. It was absolutely hellish. Okay, I've made the sky slightly more blue. Don't think it's helped though. This music's gone to the fucking dogs, hasn't it? Right, fuck, that's done. I'm going to sign it like Bob Ross. Let's get some of our odorless thinner. Jump into the dark paint. Where should I do it? I'll put it down here. Right, who wants to buy it? £2,000. Right. Oh, right. Okay. Right, so Willow can't remember either. I also indulge far too much alcohol. Yes, well, that's what we do, isn't it? If you don't remember much, you've done it right. Good night, Austin. I'm off to my bed myself. Good night, all. Thanks, Jimmy. Cheers, Chris. Cheers. Good night. Right, I think everyone's off, I think. Are you off as well, Willow and Sephiros? I'm about to go. So please do shuffle off if you wish. It's been lovely having you all with me. Just wish I had done slightly better at this painting. I'm trying to do as much as I can because I don't want to redo this one. I mean, I don't want to have to do it again. That'll do, fuck it. Oh my goodness. Hello, Deb. Deb's popped in. I'm just about to pop off. This keeps happening, Deb. But that's the way it is, isn't it? Good stream, Jimmy. Good night all. Cheers. Cheers, Ian. Thank you very much. Potentially after you're done, okay. Might stare at this Word file for a bit longer. Good luck with that, Sophia Ross. Can't wait to read it when it's all in one piece with all the naughty bits out. Morning, Deb. Night, Jimmy. Okay, cheers, Billy. Cheers. Everyone leaving. Story of my life. Oh dear. Sorry, Deb. Yeah, it's just the way it is, isn't it? With our we're on the opposite sides of this devilish globe we all live on. I'll tell you what I'll do one day is an all-night painting stream. Who's up for that? Okay, that'll do. So, Deb, this was my attempt at depicting Chocky's world, but it's not been brilliant, really. But anyway, that's the best I could do in my feverish state. Let's leave it there. Oh dear. Anyway. Right. I shall end it here. I am off. Brilliant stream, Jimmy. Thank you. Cheers, Willow. Thank you for coming. Lovely to see you on here. Thank you. And cheers, Deb. Sorry, I'm going to have to love you and leave you, as they say. But next time. Oh yes, Chocky's world was never that solidly described, was it? No, so I've taken vast liberties with it. Hence the profusion of red all over the place. It said reds, browns, greys. I've made it slightly more colourful. Excuse me. Right, I'm off. Yes, cheers, Deb, and cheers to anyone else who's lurking in the background. It's lovely that you've all been here with me. Thank you very much. Anyway, good night. Sleep tight. Hope the bed bugs do not bite. If they do, do a poo and stick it in a Cornish stew. God bless. That's from bottom. Anyway, goodbye. Bye, Sophia. Goodbye.